Well, the good news. Oh my gosh, that's so freaky looking. All right, I'm not really entirely sure. Oh no, I don't know if I can handle that. But it looks like we actually have a lot of people enjoying the frog leg language display, which is not exactly something that I thought we'd find, but I'm glad that it's there, I suppose. Also, we need to add a little bit more decoration around the Sonic machine the Sonic claw machine, if we wish to go ahead and get everybody feeling super excited and happy about being here. So maybe we could put down some of this. Can't believe we have this, but it's cheese dip. It's cheese drip that has come from analyzing some of the science expansions that we have got our hands on, and I don't know why, but it's just really cracking me up. Let's go ahead and put down this space probe. I think that this celestial cell, we're gonna go ahead and add some, I really don't want to add any of our perks until we get like pristine quality on those, but it is possibly time to go ahead and pick up the pace because we're running out of money. Hello everyone and welcome. Oh my gosh, and we literally just this second got a penny pincher offer. That's so funny. An offer to go ahead and display none other than the penny pincher at our museum. And if we get people going ahead and admiring it and donating towards it, then we'll be able to earn a little bit of money, like some of those pennies to pinch, for instance. Which, you know what? You gotta snag what you gotta snag. So, oh my gosh, and people are really enjoying it, actually. They want it. Oh, I guess I do need an info stand. Well, you gotta spend money to make money or something along those lines, I suppose, right? But alright, friends, hello and welcome. Welcome back to our adventures here in 2 Point Museum, where we are at the Eureka Space Station, currently breaking down and analyzing the table of cosmos that one of our fantastic cosmonauts has brought home from space. Speaking of which, while we probably should go ahead and I'm trying to figure out if we should go to the moon. Which one has a better return on investment? I think it might actually be the moon. So let's actually go up into space towards the moon with none other than Secret Kismet. I still can't believe it took me so long to realize that speedy chopper events were so easily countered. And if we need to go ahead, astronaut Alari, I can't believe I didn't realize for so long that the pilot wings allow you to do these speedy adventures. Ooh, and I guess you know what, the haggling handbook, staff required. Oh, that's why I keep having to wait. Space Explorer Cobalt Knights, do you wish to teach survival skills to none other than astronaut Alari because you are blasting off like you are part of Team Rocket over here. In fact, you know what? I bet Team Rocket would have been pretty good for helping to train people. When it comes to like, how do you like go ahead and blast off into space really fast? Well, they have plenty of experience, so maybe that would have worked out well for them. But all right, so our goal today, friends, is tasty noms. Not only because my guinea pigs screamed at me, they weaked. They went. They wooked, they weaked, they weaked so loud it startled the heck out of me right before we began our workday here in our museum. And we're so close to level 12. Level 12 means that we'll be able to go ahead and we will be given a second spaceship / helicopter that we could use. I would love that. And I can get another bungled bin? Oh my gosh, how many of these can I have? Because I know that our janitors have been spending tons of time down here, but I think, can I put the bungled bins in like our staff lounge? Maybe if I had any room. Can I put our bungled bins? Because the thing is, if we put our bungled bin in the workshop, that would be amazing because I think the workshop will actually get us some money while we are like, it will cause us, if we have the bungled bin in there, is a cheese mining cart. All right, look, things are starting to kind of go cattywampus sideways, upside down, left and right, which is probably what happened when, you know, there was a warp burst. Wait, if it was a 3-day expedition to the moon and the warp burst made it so that it was -4 days. Wow. I would really be worried. I would really be worried about getting whiplash from that for sure. Okay, high security update. We probably do need to get a security center pretty soon. I also think that we need to get a cafeteria up and going. The whole reason I was telling you guys about the guinea pigs weeking at me is because they're wanting their morning lettuce and they haven't had it yet. And we also need to get $1,000. Oh wait, that's a gift shop, not a cafeteria. Boy, I'm glad I double checked that. And I'm sorry, little guineas. That means that we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for some delicious brekkie. And our pristine honeyed bee desperately needs some attention. Let's go ahead and we're going to add some dust deterrent to it so that our poor researchers... Where is my amber researcher who I end up sending on so many adventures? Amy Wolfsong, the amber researcher, we need your assistance, please. Actually, I probably do need her to go ahead and like clean that before we head off into space, or possibly making her go harvest more amber for us so that we can afford a gift shop. The things we must do. Also, I guess with the cheese mining cart, it would make sense to possibly have the cheesy... Oh boy. The monies is kind of disappearing somewhat fast there, isn't it? Maybe we'll sell that celestial cell. Have we paid off that loan? Asking for a friend? Oh my gosh, can I get another bungled bin? Because the thing is, I think we earn... Every month, we earn... money for having these bungled bins, and every time someone interacts with the bungled bin, we also earn money from people using it, I'm pretty sure. Can I just run off of being sponsored by the bungled bin? Does that work that way? I'm not exactly sure. Are we earning good money, or do we just have a ton of bungled bins now? Are they broken? I have a lot of questions. And also, I think we're gonna have to charge a little bit of money on our ticket price now, and maybe a little bit more money on our snack price. But we'll lower the okay, never mind. We'll keep the snack and ticket price done. We still have a lot of the loan we already taken out. I think we need to be as responsible and fast as possible for now. And all right, there we go. The speediest, fastest, amberiest awesomeness ever. And we'll also try maybe one of the other things we can sell. I guess we're working on getting that penny pincher to get us a bit more money. I'm gonna scoot it over just a touch. There we go. Oh man, and I'm interested in the fact that the Yetis are coming here so often, and the professors, but so far no one else. And I'm kind of hoping as we begin to explore and unlock more, we'll be able to figure out like why and what's what and who's who. And the celestial cell has been deconstructed. Ooh, an energy boost. Don't mind if we do. Also, we have too much litter and no available bathroom. You know, that's fair. Even though I feel like having a whole bunch of golden toilet seats is quite productive and that we have had some good results from it, there is a mountain of litter that we have stacked up right outside of there. And yes, thank you so much, Amber Researcher. I'm a little nervous to get a gift shop right now because that's going to mean, we don't have a dry climate, so it's okay. It's okay to sell. Let's see. I wonder if I should be sending our botanist out. Do we? Oh boy, I barely managed to. Maybe we do need to do something a little bit more proactive about the whole money thing, because we literally don't have enough money for even an exhibit or an expedition at the moment. more tours, saying less staff would be, yeah, you know, like, yeah, you know, I guess, gosh, an Amber researcher, Amy Wolfsong, I really hope we can get you above level 6 soon so that then maybe we can just make you go even faster or haggle our way, because I do love the idea that the Amber, like, bountiful fiddles that we're working with are somewhere, like, around us. Oh boy. All right, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just risk that biscuit and take out a second loan. Oh boy. Is this how you make space happen? Is this how space science works? Because this is probably not good ideas in many ways, but it's what we've got. And look at that! Skydiver Windfallen now has a new training slot. Well, at least we can go ahead and put that to work pretty soon. And then I guess we could build our gift shop. Okay, so we probably want a camera room as well. Let's make use of what we've been given in terms of an opportunity for getting this to hopefully work well for us. I feel like I want a really big, beautiful gift shop that people can actually start off with a good selection in. Probably don't need it to be like that far back. Oh my gosh. Okay, probably don't need to think about it so much. But I just started thinking like, oh, but then I could maybe sneak in another bathroom back there or a marketing office at the back of the gift shop. Maybe that's where we can move the marketing office. That might actually be super helpful for giving us a little bit more breathing room on the other side. All right, let's see. And then let's go for a beautiful spacey blue, or maybe just like a gray. You know what? Okay, why are these decisions? These are the kinds of decisions that show why you have a committee that's supposed to help you make these choices before you get going, I think. Maybe we'll get 2 of them down now, just to start off strong. And maybe we'll put them back a little. No, I want to have some room for decoration, she says, as we're trying to like actually get things where they're mildly functional. That's so funny. All right, but let's see what we can do when it comes to space. I'm gonna put in, we'll worry about the details of that later. Bookshop, bookcases. We need to get some bookcases because we have all of these researchers coming, all of these professors coming, who I think one of their favorite bookshop things is actually the bookcases, and the deconstructor can be upgraded. Oh, all right, look, hang in there. I love this so much. We have so many things that we could potentially pick and so many things we could potentially do. I love these onesies so much. I really want people to wear them. Maybe one of the first things they can see when they walk in is just this like onesie pile. I feel like onesies normally go up against a wall, but I don't care what other people do if we were having fun. All right, what else should we sell really quickly? Science! I need the cool science, but I think that actually the more popular thing here, we have prehistory, space, just general. Hey, astronaut Laura, you can learn how to use survival skills now. All right, don't overthink it, Siri. Don't overthink it. Maybe just a general. That's adorable. Yes, we'll go with the little Sonic onesie for anyone who wishes to feel like they too can blast off into space at the speed of light. And let's see. We'll get you next time blasting off again. I'm trying to remember. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I'm having trouble remembering like what else is done with a Pikachu. Let's see, there's also our science plushies, which are pretty awesome. Just gotta say, they're adorable. I love them. All right, almost. And then let's do our space. Look at those cute slugs. Oh, they make me think so much about our spore experiences, which I miss all of a sudden. And then decoration is probably at least. Okay, where is space? There's the cheese mine gold cart. Why is that so cute? I don't know why that's so cute, but it totally is. And we can get some plants on the walls. I do want to have some lights as well. Oh, ooh, nice. Okay, so that space column, the space column will let there be light in parts that we haven't had before. Didn't know that. Love it. Let's go for, there we go. Maybe have that, and then, okay, enough muttering to myself. It is probably time to go ahead. Can I put this above? Oh my gosh, yes! I didn't know you could just like put the planets above some of these things without blocking them, unlike the amber and some of the other lights. And I bet we have a lot more to still explore and unlock. And also there's a criminal, which reminds me, we definitely need to take care of that. Where's my security? Where's my security? Where's my security? Yes! The emergency hiring of none other than Fenrir the Ragnarok Dragon! Welcome! We're gonna have you be Space Ranger Rag Dragon. I hope that works out. Also, that part didn't work out. We're a whole nother, okay, so we just had a vandal come, do who knows what. We need the security going. We need more staff. Let's see. That's why we have money right now. There's also somebody trained in camera room, which is gonna be Fox Fangs. Fox Fangs, you're gonna be, oh man, like Space Station Guard Fox Fangs. There we go. That's really cool. And we're gonna have you be working in the brand new camera room that we can totally build after we go ahead and welcome in with a nice smelling face and a loyal personality, none other than Nature Lover. Nature Lover, you, my friend, are going to be in charge of space maps. Space cartographer, Nature Lover. I love it. I absolutely love it. Welcome. You're going to be in charge of that. I will give you a fellow employee to hopefully take care of that too. Let's see, a Globetrotter. Let's see who the potential new employee is really quickly. And then Bean-brained with a nice smelling face janitor that we could potentially hire. You know what? Jean, welcome to your clone as well. So you are going to be, how about Space Station Mechanic, Jean. I'm so excited to have your guys' clones out and about, especially as we start really settling in, trying to get things working. And we're gonna have you, Space Cartographer Nature Lover, focus on the gift shop entirely. It's going to be under your purview. And what should we give you as an outfit? Maybe the gold smock for now? And then, oh, space inspection! The museum is attracting a small community of academics, but could broaden its reach with some recognition from the Department of Culture. It's shaking again! They'll send a representative to look whenever you're ready. The inspection will evaluate your collection of space exhibits. I'm sure they'll be particularly interested in activated astral anomalies. Oh boy, all right, we're gonna wanna get on top of that too. And then Globetrotter, valuable materials are being sold for cash. That's awesome. There's also a pilot wing Bean-brained new assistant to help out in the gift shop, and this is going to be James. Welcome, James. So, wow, look at all those perks that got found in the space scrap. James, we're gonna have you be, how about, oh, and I learned the difference between meteors and asteroids, but I think we'll save that for another time when we might be dealing with some meteor mites. So let's have you be exoplanet enthusiast, exoplanet expert, exoplanet searcher, James, because you're going to be, on occasion, searching into the deep, vast wilderness, searching for, and we'll have you also help out in the gift shop for right now and just kind of focus on that. We might have you be an explorer at some point, so we'll give you the little explorer abilities. Phew, okay, so, also, I'm so sorry, Amber Researcher Amy Wolfsong. You did your due diligence, coming back with a helix fossil that's pristine quality even, ready to go ahead and contribute, and then I just took out a giant loan. that is kind of rude. I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty rude. But all right, so now that all of that is done, I think we're actually going to go ahead and move the marketing office into this new little nook back here. And then we're going to have a security office installed up front, where hopefully we'll be able to prevent all sorts of chaotic crime like we were just running into, with the addition of some security alarms, security bells, who even knows what else, the bells, the whistles, the wassles, and we'll get a security guard expert on that. We also, oh, somebody wants our honeyed bee! No, that's our special honeybee. Like, we've really gotten attached to it. Thank you very much. Oh my word. And we need to get a good space rating on top of everything. So while all of this is going down, oh wait, we need to train Alari in surviving in space so we can go really zoom fast, don't we? Ah, that'd be amazing. And again, we'll talk about the meteor mites more next time. And for now, let's do... I love that. I love that. All right. Good news is we're slowly but surely building something up, and we definitely need to make everything look a lot less questionable, and perhaps one might even say maybe it's not the most attractive potential environment for our adventures, but I think we have room to get a cafeteria at the very least, and because of that, we might be able to even get ourselves another plot to start exploring. And if we manage that, then we'll have a little bit of room to stretch that won't be straight off the edge of a cliff, which I would really love. And maybe that means when we do end up having... Yay! The expedition's back already. Good job, Secret Kismet. Oh yeah, and I needed to train our Alari, our astronaut, and I need to be... Oh, we should upgrade some of the analysis stuff now so that it goes faster. Let's also go ahead and... Where's Alari? There you are. I can't train you in survival skills? Dang it. But we can make the expeditions even speedier? Let's do it. Let's do it. But we can train our other researchers, our other astronauts in survival skills, which they're probably going to need. But I feel like okay, survival skills first, and then pilot wings, and then we can have more people exploring the moon, which would be really fantastic. And Space Ranger Silver Umbreon will also train you in the camera room. Space Station Mechanic Jean, we're gonna let you be trained up in the ways of the workshop. And Teleporter Jurassic Kid, we're gonna have you be extremely accomplished at welcoming guests in so that they can start coming in and basically teleport faster into the facility. I love it. I love it. And then, can I upgrade? That can't be upgraded, but let's see about a cafeteria, which means we need a space chef. Oh, why am I blanking on the name of the chef from Star Trek Voyager? Because whoops, that's a camera room. Because I love Star Trek Voyager so much when I was growing up. It was one of my favorite things in the world, even if I was like nervous that Captain Janeway drank coffee. My family wasn't allowed to have coffee, so it like was really spooky. And now I'm gonna go get some coffee because I also need to get lettuce for the guinea pigs. And I'm really relieved we managed. We managed, you guys! It was quite dubious, I'm not gonna lie, but through taking out gigantic loans that we really might be a little bit nervous at some point in the future of repaying, we have indeed managed to get some of the space filled out. Let's see, and then we definitely need to work on our exhibits if we want things to not be quite so terrifying, but one step at a time, and then let's get a potential new staff member. Oh my gosh, how perfect. Bean-brained, also fueled on coffee, Evie! Space Chef Evie, welcome. You're actually working next door to your brother, which I think is quite fun. All right, and don't worry, we will have Ellie come join us. Evie, Ellie, and their grown-ups have been patrons of ours for quite some time, and we will indeed have the whole family, including maybe even a group that we can just call the grown-ups, here soon, and we'll boost guest happiness. Let's see what kind of food and drink we're selling. We're gonna make the cafeteria food a little bit cheaper, and then maybe we'll be able to expand the cafeteria soon. Oh, there we go. All right, everyone. Well, talk about keeping ourselves on our toes here. We're just zooming along, trying to figure out how to zoom even faster in space, remembering that I definitely need to have a space tinker situated. Oh man, I love this. There's so many things to get and there's so many things to do. I can't even keep up with all of it. It's so fantastic. I'm so happy. As long as nothing catches on fire. Is that on fire? It kind of looks like it's on fire. Huh. Maybe now's a good time to go ahead and mention to our microbiologist, your Junebug, that, hey, yeah, let's get you a nice raise while you're doing that. And it's off to coffee, it's off to lettuce, and it's off into space. Until next time. Stay curious, everyone. Bye-bye.